Well, you're allowed to run, walk, crawl, skip, maybe turn some cartwheels as you cross the finish line. Organizers, they just want you there. So we're talking now about the Claussen-Leahy Run and Walk. Next to me, Vice Chancellor of Athletics at UNO, Trev Alberts, and from AM 590, co-hosts of The Drive, Nick Handley and Joe Quinn. Thanks for stopping by, everybody.
Look at these great outfits.
They're great, yeah.
Excited to match today.
Yeah, well,
completely unplanned, by the way.
Usually when they come on the show, they don't look this good. So thanks for outfitting them, Trev.
Last time on, I think.
Yeah, you did.
I mean, there was that.
Trev, what makes this run so special? And how many years has it been going?
Well, Connie Claussen years and years ago, frankly, I think it was back in the 70s and early 80s, in an effort to save women's athletics at UNO, started the walk and was actually critical to our long-term success of our women's programs. And as times changed, we've moved to Division I. The brand has changed and we've increased it. It's now the Claussen-Leahy. Of course, we have two iconic brands at UNO, and Miss Claussen and Mr. Leahy, and now it's a run walk. And so, you know, obviously still raising money to enhance scholarships for young people. It's important, but really it's a community event for us as well. We have student athletes involved.
I was going to say that because there's all these events that are kind of surrounding. There's a 10K, a 5K, too, and then there's the events for the kids. And so it's not just about raising money, it's also about connecting with the community. Can you talk about some of those events?
Well, we have all kinds of student athletes that are going to be there. A lot of our programs, we have 50 vendors that will show up. There will be all kinds of free food and drinks. And so really it's a chance for the community to get back and connect with some of our student athletes, our coaches. And so it'll be a lot of fun. Last year was incredible, and Pam Schwarting's done a great job. We've grown it. Each year we have more and more people down in Stinson Park.
Talk about the route. Where's that? It kind of winds around there somewhere. The 10K specifically.
Yeah, the 10K, and actually Nick can talk a little bit about the 10K. Exactly.
Yeah,
I did the 10K.
Is it the same as last year?
Through the Keystone Trail. So I know a lot of people that run in that area, especially in the Exarban Village area, are really familiar with the Keystone Trail, and you know, it's really good. I mean, for something that's kind of a narrow trail. And there were a lot of participants in the 10K last year. I thought it actually moved really well. Once you get that initial shuffle out of there, it was great. And you know, seeing guys like we have on our show, like Eric Olson, beating me, that kind of hurt my ego a little bit.
But, he did not beat you.
He did.
Oh,
beat me,
yeah.
but you know what? He made it sound like he didn't do it much, but I found out he runs a lot. But it's the 10K is really neat. And then, from what I understand, Joe, when you did the 5K, you kind of even go by the new arena and everything.
Yeah, you do. You run right by the new arena site, kind of down along the bike path there, and turn around and come back. So it's a great event.
You going to step it up this year, do 10K?
You know, this was kind of my launching point last year. I started off doing the 5K at the Claussen-Leahy Run, and then I got into the half marathon circuit at the end of last year. So I think I can handle a 10K maybe.
AM 590 is a partner in this. Describe your involvement.
Well, it's something that this will be our second year with, and just kind of getting everybody aware of the event, letting people just letting them know I guess what the really main cause is for this, and as Trev mentioned too, as UNO has transitioned into Division I athletics, this being the last year of reclassification, it's more of an exciting time too to really benefit the student athletes that are going to be making that jump, that are going to have a chance to participate in postseason now, and then of course with the new arena and everything, it's an exciting time. So we're just trying to get that awareness out to our listeners, a chance to be a part of it, whether you have kids that want to be involved in the kids clinics, the sports clinics that they'll have going on, or if you want to run. It's a great opportunity to help support these student athletes that you're going to be cheering for, hopefully not only throughout the season but also in postseason.
Yeah, Trev, I was kind of touring the website there for the run, and I saw something about massages, free massages nonetheless at this event. Is that, do you know anything about that?
Absolutely true. It's part of one of our vendors that shows up, and we can't get these two guys away from it. You know, they go out and run a couple laps, next thing you know, they've got injuries, and it's all part of the fun.
It is. And then we're going to have some registration information, and the earlier you sign up, the more affordable it is. As you wait to get closer, it's a little more expensive. But Trev, I want to ask you, before we get to this information on the registration, the new arena is in that ballpark. Joe mentioned it. The new arena is down there. How's that coming along? It looks like I drove by the other day. It looks like it's really starting to take shape.
Yeah, it's going really well. Obviously, Kiewit's doing a great job. HDR, our partners, Tetrad Property Group, and I feel like I'm a NASCAR driver.
There you go. Yeah.
Sorry. No, it's going very well, just getting really exciting. Taking tours. I think all the concrete's in now. The seats aren't in, but you can kind of see what the sight lines are going to look like, and it's just a really exciting, as Nick said, time for our athletic department, really for our university as well. it's a new day for UNO. More and more students living on campus. We have more students getting involved in our athletic events. So it's a great time to be a Maverick.
It's really incredible how much the campus has grown in that Stinson Park area, how you've kind of adopted that into the campus life as well. How do you anticipate that the arena is going to help grow the athletic department?
Well, first and foremost, obviously, financially, it's critically important for us. And, you know, Claussen-Leahy Walk is really an example of the community engagement sort of piece that UNO is all about. We have a new community engagement center, but I've always told the Chancellor, you know, the arena is basically an extension of community engagement. That's what UNO exists for. We're in Omaha. So having an ability to capture all of our revenue in hockey, all the revenue streams, is going to be critical for us to have an athletic department that's relevant, dynamic, advances UNO, and does it in a fiscally responsible way.
You guys do a great job.
Let me just add, too, talk about great momentum with the UNO hockey team, the way that they're finishing this year, going into that new building next year. It'll be very exciting for the people of Omaha.
Yeah, doing good things. Guys, thanks for coming on. Trev, thanks for stopping on the blend this morning.